So how do we get more customers online?
Well, we provide helpful content on YouTube and other websites that is able to attract new prospects.
And that content is free?
Yes, we also have things like the paid premium courses, but that comes later in the process.
So what is a typical case to get a new customer?
Usually we will create a free video about how to solve a particular problem, like how to calculate the profit for an automated trading system.
And who will watch such a video?
Most likely people who have searched for a way to solve that problem.
And what do they search?
10 years ago I would have said that it depends. But now over 90% will either do a web search on Google, YouTube or Amazon, so that is where you need to offer your content.
You mean there is a way to offer free video content on Amazon?
Yes, that is actually the case. At this time you can go to Amazon.com and search for MQL4 tutorial and you will find our app. And on Amazon Prime Video or your Fire Stick you can search for MQL4 programming and you will find our programming videos.
That is amazing. I mean, Amazon is the biggest search engine for buyers.
Yes, and most of them have their credit card right in their hands.
And how do you get people to find your stuff on Google?
Well, Google actually owns YouTube and they started to show video content search results on the very first page.
So what you are saying is that you record a video for YouTube once, and that same video is shown on Google, on YouTube, and you also upload the same thing to Amazon.
Yes, this is what we do.
And what is the next step in the process?
Well, we wait for potential buyers to vote for us. They can do that by signing up for the YouTube channel or by contacting us. Some of them will also vote with their wallets.
You mean they buy something, but so far you don't have a finished product for online customer acquisition.
Yes, you are right, but when we started to sell our premium course about automated trading, we didn't have that either.
So how did you sell it then?
We made it a course for a whole year with weekly lessons and pre-sold it after we had created that very first study letter.
And how did you know what type of content you needed to include?
We knew that from questions that we got from people who had consumed our free content.
So basically you sold a premium course before it was finished and wrote a weekly lesson about the questions that your target audience had. Is that the correct description?
Yes, exactly. If you know how to target the right audience, they will actually ask you to give you their money. All you need to do is to give them helpful content for free and let them vote with their wallets. If you did a good job, there is no need to persuade or talk them into a sale.